Welcome to Thursdays. Hey, we're the only two with beers.
Yay, don't give the guest beer.
Guests get nothing around here. Who wants to be next?
So we are with, Jesus Christ, my brain is really
We're with
fucked.
Crime and Punishment today.
Yep.
And we have Mike and
Dan. I got the Dan.
it's not the
Literally,
other Mike, it's Dan.
Third Mike or Dan.
Literally have known you for 7 years, and my brain just went, I don't remember his name. But Dan I had all day. I was like, yeah, that's good.
In there.
It's one letter too much. You'd just be called Mick.
Mac.
Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud.
Really loud.
So we have Crime and Punishment today. Why don't you guys introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about where you are, what you do, all that good stuff, and then we'll tell them stories about how you used to buy shit from our store all the time.
Good old days.
I'm Mike from Crime and Punishment. We've been in business almost 7 years and 2 weeks. Been making the beer the whole time.
Really counting those days, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone counts. Yeah.
Massive,
Well, we didn't really get to
countdown.
celebrate last year, so
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or the year before that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever somebody asks me how long is this or how old is this thing, I always miss 2 years
Oh
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah. The math doesn't add up.
Yeah. So you guys have the brewery up on
It's
what's
27th and Girard.
27th and Gerard.
And
Brewery Town.
And Brewery
Did
Town.
you choose? Did you choose to go to Brewery Town, or did Brewery Town choose to be called it after you opened?
No, we chose Brewery Town. Yeah.
So what size system are you running on over there?
7-barrel system.
7-barrel.
Yeah.
How the iterations of that 7-barrel system come along throughout the years?
Seems like a trick question here.
Well, you always open a brewery and it starts as one thing, but then you adjust it so much to work for how you're working with
And
it.
we're in a row home, so there's lots
Yeah.
of adjustments.
So it's a large bedroom that we brew in. It's 13 by 23.
It's the master bedroom.
Yeah, yes, the only bedroom. Yeah. So I guess when we first started, we were not really yielding as much, and now we're making 8.5 barrels,
Oh, nice.
and getting like 6.5 on IPAs and 7 on lagers and
Nice.
less hoppy stuff. So
So, what type of fermenters are you fitting in there? Because I know you're very tight in space. So, what were you able to fit?
just 7-barrel conicals.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of those, and then we have 7 brights downstairs.
Nice.
Yeah. Which we started
cool.
with
5?
kegs.
Mm.
Yeah, we started with all kegs
Okay.
originally.
Wow. How was that? Is the kegs too overwhelming?
Yeah, we had
Too much work.
96, and it was horrible.
Trying to shuffle them around in such a tight spot. Yeah.
Cleaning them and stuff, we were stacking them like 3 high
Yeah.
when they were full. It
Not
was,
great.
Yeah. Very
When they were
dangerous.
full. Yeah.
yeah,
they're full.
really
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Not
And,
great.
and I've been down in that basement. It is not big. They actually have a canning line in that basement.
Yeah, we do now. Yeah.
And it looks like when you go down there, it looks like half the canning line's over here, half the canning line's over here, and there's a whole transport thing that happens in the middle.
Yeah. There's a trap door.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a dungeon in the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's where we.
So, inevitable question: are you guys staying there? Are you looking to expand, maybe, or you're content with the chaos?
Yeah, we're
I
kind
mean,
of.
you are called Crime and Punishment, so I would imagine.
We dug ourselves in, so
Yeah,
we own the building, and
Cool.
we just put so much stuff in there. It's,
Right.
yeah.
We looked into a warehouse, was like a couple years before COVID, and actually got pretty far into, it was in Brewery Town, a couple blocks away, but ran into some issues there, and honestly, I think it was a good thing that we didn't.
Yeah.
Kept it tight in our own little spot.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, especially with the pandemic happening, I bet that definitely helped out quite a bit.
Well, yeah. With that, how did you guys survive as a small-scale brewery
Yeah.
during the pandemic?
So we just did crowlers to go, and we sold like 14,000, I think, over COVID. It was amazing. We went through 2 crowler machines.
Oh wow!
They
You
just-
literally burn out the
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I delivered, we used to deliver on
Yeah.
like Wednesdays and Thursdays, so we delivered around the city for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been a hell of a time.
Gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're probably thirsty. We should probably give them a beer.
Are you guys thirsty, or should we continue to just drag it out?
We'll just
I need
drink
a
and be like,
glass.
hey, welcome to the show. We're just
Beer?
gonna drink.
Oh, I'm gonna stand up with my spandex on. I just want my face, I'm glowing red. I'm super hot. I rode 34 miles on my bike on a 95-degree day to get here.
And
So
he's
yes,
still fat.
this is. I'm not fat. I'm dad.
Plus,
I'm dad
Barrel
size.
chested.
Dad size. Fuck you.
I'm barrel chested from here to here.
All right, spandex up. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Microphone
God!
down.
Careful.
Where are we at?
Yeah, it's real funny because you got like a real loose shirt and then it just gets real tight.
Man.
That's what she said.
That's that's horrible. That looks good. Want to grab some glasses?
No, I don't.
What do we got
Why
here?
do I have to do this side again today?
We have, because you're wearing the spandex, we want to see that. Oh, this is actually a good start. I like this. So, Bill Littman, he sent us in a Saison cider. I'm guessing this may have been the cider from the bulk buy.
I believe so. Yeah.
Is this the one of the ciders that we were going to do the cider contest, but he was the only entry, so you
Yep.
win.
You won, man. Good job, dude.
You're so good. I love you. But yeah, this is going to be a great start. Thank you for pulling this out. Let's see how the
Well-
is here.
Speaking of that, while we're on the topic, aren't we talking about like changing the format a little bit, moving forward, and offering some best to show gift cards for people to enter their beers?
Yes, we are. So from now on, we are going to pick one lucky winner, and you will, huh?
Keep cutting out.
Cutting out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's my quality equipment I have here.
That's a stab at me for buying cheap microphones on Amazon.
Is that any better?
Yeah, it's much better.
All right, cool.
right.
We did it.
All right, that was
So, excuse me, I have to rinse my glass real quick.
Ooh, reusing glasses.
I
That's
like
a-
it. I like it.
Wait, do I not have to do dishes today?
We're a little short on glasses, so I'm trying to conserve as best as
What happened
possible.
to them all? Where'd they go? Did you have a party and start throwing them
So
against
is
the
this
wall?
a blend?
Good.
This
That's cider.
this is just cider. So we're starting off with a nice light cider.
I assume it was,
Saison cider. There's not much other info besides that because it was going to be somewhat of a contest. And since he was the only entry, he won.
Are you double checking?
I mean, it does say 10. It has a 10 on it. So
I think
there's,
it has a date on it.
there's 10/1/21.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Phone number and email. So there's it's not fully of information.
We need one more glass for Anthony, please.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Thank you.
You guys
For
are gonna
our
have to
amazing
babysit me through
director
this whole
over
thing.
there, he's gonna get probably. They're all kind of cloudy. I think that was probably my fault.
You want
We'll
this
give-
one?
Yeah, give him that one. That's the best one for the clarity can.
I don't really care. I'll drink whatever I can possibly drink right
It's
now.
cold.
All right, so let's give it a whirl. See what we're getting into here. I like the aroma.
This has been here for a minute, right?
No, this just came over from Jersey about half hour ago.
Oh, so maybe we could attribute your
Yeah.
reckless driving to the cloudiness?
No, I'm a great driver.
No, that was probably
Especially
I've
for years,
rode
man.
with you while you got pulled over before.
Yeah, I ran a red light. I got pulled over.
Yeah,
So it
well,
happens.
I'm just saying.
that was me
The
for it.
only time I've ever rode with you was like,
I had the shaky hands. Anyway, besides that, how are we thinking about the smell of this? It smells great.
I love
Yeah.
a Belgian cider. That's my favorite kind of cider.
yeah, no, this is,
I do wish it had carbonation to it,
yeah.
but
Especially in that bottle that was served in.
Yeah.
yeah, it would have been
Overkill, right?
highly
Yeah.
carbonated. This would have been great. It still tastes really good. It's nice and dry, but not
Yeah.
too dry where you lose the apple flavor.
There we go.
Yeah, you got a little like it's a little carbonated on the tongue. A little,
Little.
so dry, kind of comes
Yeah,
But I would
but
like this to be
obviously
like
not much
champagne.
but not
Yeah.
but not really because you would see the bubbles and there's none. There's
I
maybe a
got
couple.
one. I got one.
You got
Got
a
a
bubble?
It's not bad though.
Otherwise, I love the flavor. Flavor's great,
Yeah. A little solid, like a little nice and sweet, but clean still.
and a little bit of tartness to it.
Yeah.
Nice clean fermentation. Oh, good job.
A little bit of apples, a little bit of white wine.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
I think he has another cider that
Does
he
he?
submitted as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not that he's the winner,
Yeah,
He's the
first-
winner of first
but not
and
this side.
second place. You got two places. We will find you the Philly Homebrew Cup Award medals and send them to you.
Do you guys do any like fruit fermentations at the brewery?
Just the
kettle sours.
Kettle sours.
Just the kettle sours.
They're good.
What size? What are you used to using on that?
Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah.
And the souring is just happening by grain, or are you throwing grain in the kettle?
Yeah, grain in the kettle, purged
Oh, wow.
with CO2.
You're just rolling the dice.
Ah, man, I've been doing it for a long time.
I know. Yeah.
It's gotten pretty consistent, honestly.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we just did. The last one that was really good was Blush Crush, and that was, I remember, like berries and
Yeah, lime,
lime,
raspberries.
probably like bright pink. It was nice beer.
How many taps do you guys have?
8.
Cool.
Soon to be expanding to 10. I know because I just changed their lines.
said you
They're
had-
brand new lines. Go drink
Yep.
there.
Pouring
yeah.
perfect.
So clean. Is it pouring good?
So fresh and so
Pouring
clean.
good? Good. We figured out that one little problem we maybe had going with the long run from the tank.
Yeah.
All right, good.
And the hand pumps have been really good too.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Love some hand pumps,
Yeah.
except for when it's 90-some degrees.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's probably breaking up the sound because I put my phone on the receiver for the microphones.
Oh my god.
Man, I am batting a million today. So I get here and I don't even unpack the stuff. I just know I forget the main camera for the stream in my armrest at home. So I have to cruise all the way back home. On my way back home, I'm calling Jimmy. Jimmy's like, "Oh, that's good because I'm at Dr. Brewlittle's. It's like 6:45."
Yeah.
It's like I'm like 30
On a
miles away on my
bicycle.
bicycle. I'm like, okay, great, we're doing good. And then there was beers in Jersey, which we forgot to transfer over. So
Good job,
Anthony,
Fish.
Yeah, Anthony had to jet out.
That's, you
and go
got
get
one
'em.
job. You got one job on the whole show. Get those beers over to Philadelphia.
Fish, right? Yeah, yeah.
No, you.
Me.
You.
No,
live-
he can't tell me at
We
5:30.
told you on Wednesday in the meeting.
I don't listen to anything on
I don't
Wednesday.
know, man.
I
This is
mean,
all on you, buddy. Don't put us on
Yeah,
fish.
this is your fault. It's
You,
okay.
you
just
live
accept
10
it, move
feet
on.
away.
I'll tell you what. We'll drink another beer
Yeah,
about
drink a
it.
beer.
Oh,
Forget
oh,
about it.
Can we drink another cider?
Yeah, we can
I mean, we
keep
might as well
going.
go cider to
Yeah,
cider.
we'll go back to back.
That
with
way we can
ciders.
use the same glasses. I don't have to wash dishes. Great. But you guys do get to see my ass in spandex.
Yeah, you gotta bend it over and try to like do the twerk.
Well, I got the chamois thing. I got the.
So the interesting thing about bicycle pants is they have a nice little padding right there. And when I did that cross country trip, I actually bought some for that, and they probably saved my crotch area.
Oh, it's great.
multiple
Yeah.
times.
Except for like now it's just full sweat, butt sweat.
That's exactly what
Best
I
kind of
Yeah.
sweat.
That's what we're gonna drink at the very end of the night.
Some of your pants.
like.
Yeah.
Squeeze it out.
Okay.
Take it off.
Oh my god. It's gonna be
So
that.
Shots, shots,
Bill
shots.
Littman again with another saison cider. This one's 529.
This might be the same cider, though. I don't know.
Is it the same size?
Why would it say 529 and not 1 or 10-1?
Let's,
Find out.
I guess are they more like still ciders? I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Yeah,
Seems like it.
because this is the second one, which is fine. I
That last one was good for the still cider. For sure.
Bill Lipman, if you're out there, or if you're watching
Look at
this
that.
later on,
That's-
leave a comment.
that's crisp.
Yeah, Bill, we
It looks
finally
like a
drank your
different
cider,
Yeah,
man.
it looks a little darker.
Yeah, the color's different.
It's a good word. Crisp. I'm pretty sure that's a patented Apple word.
Yeah, crisp apples.
Don't forget Anthony over there.
Probably too heavy.
That was mine.
It was a much smaller bottle than the last one. I'm not doing good today.
Sorry, take it slow, man.
I'm gonna go home after this.
Yeah,
No, you're going to take me home.
I'm gonna take Jimmy home after this. That sounded even weirder. And I forgot Anthony.
Well, here, I'll just.
there's some in there. There's some in there.
Well, here, use.
So, do you guys?
Well,
like,
yeah, you take this
Do you have
one.
your failure
You
days
take the
at
booty.
the
use
brewery?
that.
I'll take
Well,
Just
we've
put it in
had
the
to dump some
30
beers
can and then-
recently.
Then dump some in
Hey,
there, and then we'll.
I'm asking
we'll do it.
questions of the guests
Well,
right now.
do things.
I'm asking them if they fell as much as we fell.
Probably.
Probably more.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers to that, indeed.
You gotta wait till I get my. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think it's
The whole conversation sparked because of you.
inevitable
I'll just
that you
drink
will
the
have to
dregs.
dump a beer as a
Yeah, get in
professional
there.
brewer.
Yeah.
And you should do it.
A little chunky.
Don't hesitate.
Oh, wait, so say that one more time, clear into the microphone.
Do not hesitate to dump a beer as a professional brewer or a home brewer.
You got
Yeah.
to dump better
Yeah.
once in a
Learn how to
while.
make
you
Yeah,
gotta
no,
dump.
that is gold. Yeah, because that's just going to ruin reputations.
Yeah.
Don't just relabel the beer and call it something else.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah, but it's not that style. I'm sorry.
Here,
That's
your
not
glass.
how it
Stuff some in
works.
there.
There was do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show Brewmasters?
Yeah.
When Dogfish Head had to pour down 120 minute,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and that was like that was at their height, and I guess Sam was like, we were literally pouring down $2.4 million worth of beer down the drain.
Yeah.
Quality assurance.
That was a flagship beer then, for sure.
and I was like, noted.
I thought it was the pumpkin beer they had to do that with.
No, it was a 120. Yeah.
So
I mean, they probably do it
This
with
is a lot
pumpkin too.
sweeter on this.
yeah, it is.
It
It
has
has.
carameliness from it.
It's almost like Granny Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing all the trademark names out, aren't
I
I?
don't like that.
Apples.
Apples.
All apples.
A little bit of
Pink
apple
Lady.
there, yeah.
Fuji.
Get a little of the Mott's juice, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have as much flavor as the last one.
Musty, a little musty
It's
maybe.
a little musty, yeah.
I wonder what the difference in the two are. Was it different yeast strains, and which ones they were?
Well, I mean, from my understanding, this is literally 5 months older. Maybe 5 months and 12 years because he didn't put the year on this one.
Yeah,
It has a little bit like sweeter fore flavor, then it kind of finishes out just clean.
They might have
Yeah.
put some concentrate or something in here.
It's the Mott's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to the last one, this one's really still too. The last one is garbage to me now.
Yeah,
compared to
this one is.
I like the other one
Much better.
significantly
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the style he's going for though. It's just non-carbonated. Like it's almost more of like an apple wine, but it's not winey. So
Is it from
cider.
a bulk buy that you guys do?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
So I think this, now that I've gotten halfway through it, literally tastes like my children's apple juice. You can probably relate.
One from
Tastes
school,
like my
yeah.
children's apple juice after they left it out for like 3 days
Yeah.
without the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're close, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
And yes, that definitely happens that you drink your kids' apple juice 3 days after they
I
left
thought it
it
was.
out.
I thought it was from this morning.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, look what they left. Oh, nope, that's
Day
That's
drinking
old.
now.
nope, that's this. No, that was rude. That was rude.
Yeah, that was rude. Man.
No,
Bill.
that's real. The other
Next
cider was
time
much
you see-
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. This one just kind of finished with no aftertaste. It had
boring.
A nice little apple flavor up front, but it was very Mott's apple juicy. So,
Cold apple juice. I
Yeah.
can drink it right now.
Cold apple juice without sugar.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It could be worse.
Maybe there's a hint of alcohol in it. Maybe.
That,
This is your cup, right?
that is my cup.
So did
yeah.
you guys bring any beer?
No.
We got shit for that. Actually. We should have brought. We have a nice Pilsner in can. Right
Get
now.
out!
Yeah, I hear they have a very good beer, but I've never had it.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I've had. Is it the same one I've had?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one you did in collaboration.
Pil
Yeah, we
Supreme,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, with 2 locals. There's actually an
Oh,
event
cool.
tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna screw this up. It's at 2 to 8 tomorrow in University City.
Is it their new
It's at the
location?
park. No, it's at the park. I forget the park though. It's on our Instagram. On our
It's
stories.
in West Philly somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
Clark, is
like
it Clark
scavenger
Park up
hunt.
there?
Clark Park or probably
He
not.
doesn't,
like
know, he doesn't
scavenger
know anything
hunt,
about
right?
West Philly, so I
I'm
think
not either.
if I heard, then I would maybe know.
But yeah, collaboration with 2 locals. They're doing an event,
U City Square.
U City Square, 2 to 8 tomorrow.
Must be next
Yeah,
to
2
you.
to 8.
So go check them out. It's a new local brewery. Do you know much about Anthony? They're customers here right now. Yeah,
They're cool guys. We've
Yeah.
collabed with them, hung out with them.
Yeah.
This Pilsner we did with them turned out great. It's John Coltrane inspired, called Pilsner Supreme. Can labels look amazing. It's a really cool project.
yeah, I got to meet one of them at the brewery. Great guy. I forget which one it was.
Who are the 2 brewers? Who is it?
Rich.
Oh, Rich Coiler.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like,
All right. I don't know, man. I
was
drink
like-
beer for a living. Cut me a break.
absolutely, we know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Rich,
you,
all
you
right.
told me his
Yeah.
name multiple times. I'm like,
Yeah, Rich Coiler,
wow,
yeah.
you are you
was like-
shaking your head no.
Everybody's
And I'm
like, what are
I
you
know
talking
you
about?
know
I'm
this person.
pretty sure because they were going to move in over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. All right,
I
all right.
love
Into
Anthony's
the wall.
little hand thing. He's like,
Yeah.
Don't call to me. I don't know.
I don't know shit. I'm out.
And also, I believe it's the first, maybe, and only black-owned brewery in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
This is
So yeah,
huge.
huge,
No, I think there's Harris Family Brewing
in Philly.
Yeah.
isn't that in?
Is it?
I think that's in Harrisburg.
I don't know. Again,
Again with the
everyone Google it. Under the table.
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Under the table Google.
it's like we're at Quizzo or something. Everybody's like, eh.
Cheating motherfuckers over here.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
are we beer?
Totally one of them. I don't like Quizzo. So.
Yeah, let's drink some beer,
Yep,
man.
beer it up.
Spandex, but
Ready for another.
Oh God, please don't.
We're gonna be nice and tipsy for. I'm working tonight too. I'm working at a bakery.
can we stick with the same glasses? now?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is this a thing now?
The ciders are.
Why don't we, I'm gonna get some water, maybe rinse them out. I'll get a
Yeah.
container.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll do that. That way we can stay.
I mean, there's more glasses, but I'm just.
No, there are quite a few more glasses, that's true.
Yep,
But these are the large ones.
they're in Harrisburg.
There and there.
Paris?
There we
Yeah.
go.
That is not at all
They're
Philly.
Pennsylvania's first black-owned brewery.
Oh, it is Pennsylvania, though, in that whole?
cool.
Because nothing past Harrisburg actually exists.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's nothing.
Pittsburgh's
There's
in
nothing out there.
Ohio, right?
Yeah, exactly, and it still sucks.
Not until Pittsburgh is there anything.
So apparently, like, NHC, Homebrew Con, we've known a number of people that went to that, and
Was it in
Lackluster.
Pitt?
I heard it wasn't great.
In Pitt this year?
It was in Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, I
last
heard it was a
weekend.
pretty bad turnout.
Yeah, it was just like not great. I heard. I don't know the name of the brewery. Not that I would name them. But there was a pro night. Remember they had pro nights at HomebrewCon. On pro night, one of the breweries got the whole spin around of everybody being like, "You gotta go try that. It's the worst beer you've ever had in your life." And they ended up I guess NHC or like whatever coalition that started it made them take it off tap.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It was that bad.
wow.
At a homebrew
That's,
convention?
that's
But it was
like a
pro night.
first.
Okay. All right.
It was a professional brewer
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was told by homebrewers they had to take it off the tap.
Amazing.
And I was like, yeah.
There, bring it
We
on
just sent a
over.
beer to
I'll
Pittsburgh
be
for
doing
a
it for it,
Lagerfest.
so might as well.
What's that?
Look,
We just
we're
sent a beer
being
to
green.
Pittsburgh for a
This is
Lagerfest.
Oh, cool.
a great
Yeah.
picture.
Got some friends
Can I
out
have the
there.
water, please?
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a cool beer city.
We really enjoyed our last trip out there.
Yeah.
After I just,
Well, it was a
I've
homebrew.
never been there.
I just like
You don't need to
it
go
seems ripe for breweries to exist because it's just small neighborhoods with tons of warehouses.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like
It's really
Philly
cool.
doesn't really have that.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
We had some good beer out there. Our friends in Abjuration, they have some cool stuff. Old Thunder was really good.
Yeah, they were good.
We went to, what's the Voodoo? What's that big brewery that we went to? That does the Voodoo beer?
We went to Voodoo.
Oh, you
Oh, that's Voodoo. Okay.
You might as well just let me do it all.
Well, as long as you got like
Anything
who's
in
who's.
Hitchhiker?
Yeah.
That too.
What do you got there? What do you got there, Nick?
Hitchhiker.
Here, I'll give you one. So you can put it on there. So we have James Wood.
The
and
James Woods?
Buddy Needle?
Neil, I think Neil.
Neil? This one looks like a D. I
You
don't
should
know.
needle?
I thought it was like abbreviated for needle or something.
That's
I
a
don't know.
metal ass name.
Yeah.
Oh, it does look like nettle, maybe. But
Yeah, I don't know. Well, is it more clear on there?
No.
NEDL, I think it is.
What is, come on, James Woods, do better.
It's a 60 shilling, and I love 60 shillings, so I am.
What is that? Give me some information. What is that?
60 shilling is an English style beer.
Okay.
And ooh, that's a good.
Because that sounds great.
Because it'll be. I think the shillings get higher as you get stronger.
Okay.
yeah, it's the only beer that's survived any economic turmoil because it's still 60 shillings. If you have shillings.
If you got shillings,
It's a new.
you got beer.
That's a new cryptocurrency.
So kind of like
Church shillings.
kind of like the English mild genre, I would
Oh,
say.
cool. That sounds delicious. I would love to go for a beer like that.
Don't forget Anthony this time.
I think I
Yeah.
made was it a 60 or an 80? One of them I made.
Well, all of those are below the wee heavy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the wee heavy is the one.
That's the big boy.
I made a wee heavy one time with seaweed in it. It was really good.
Seaweed heavy.
Combo?
Combo, yeah.
Yeah.
That you put in the
Like after boil on the steep,
Yeah.
you just put like two
okay.
big sticks and just let it sit. So like I did that as an emulation of the, you know,
Beautiful color.
apparently in Scotland they used to bury barrels at the sea, and like ocean water would wash over. And I think some Scotch distilleries still do that. They will bury barrels underneath, and seawater will just wash over them.
This beer looks good, so I poured more for myself.
I see that I got the smallest.
Oh my God, this smells great.
Yeah, it
It
smells
has a nice caramel smell to it.
I'm upset about my pour size.
He's got poor envy.
Oh, it's good,
Pour in.
especially with.
I don't know, maybe a little bit of coffee too.
Yeah,
That's
just
pretty
a wee
tasty.
bit.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, that smells good. I'm
Very
gonna
well
stick it in my
done.
mouth.
That's a good beer.
Ooh.
I'd pay 60 shillings
Yeah.
for that, huh?
Oh man, a nice carbonation level to
Yeah,
it.
the carb is
Nice.
nice on
Another
that.
good beer.
Malt back to it, and it's like not heavy, but
It's still really clean on the back end. A little nutty.
you're real nutty. Hey. Sorry.
Who is this? What was his name?
It's James
It's James
Woods.
It's James Wood.
Woods.
Nutty.
It says
Crazy.
woods.
What? It's got
It's plural. It's many woods.
Wood, nutty.
Oh, sorry.
I'm making a thing.
Is this the James Woods, like the actor? Did he make it?
Is it the actor?
There's an actor named James Wood.
So yeah, we're starting to fall behind on the
Video drone, thank you.
on the descriptions of the beer. I'm great that it's 60 shilling, Kurt 60 shilling, but we would like to try to get a little more info so we know what's going on with this. It helps us give you feedback for beers. If you needed to improve them, I understand. This was really good, so you're just like, bam, 60 shilling.
Welcome. They don't need to know what's in
They
it.
don't need to know anything.
Mic drop.
But yeah, total mic drop.
Don't
But
bang the table.
yeah, no, it's not bad. I'm not feeling good today.
I feel like we should know the story about Kurt too.
He's a
Yeah.
pitcher.
You know, it could. Well, no, I'm not going to go there.
Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schilling.
It's sports ball. He doesn't understand.
Nor do I understand movies and actors.
He
and
owned a
that.
video
Me
game
neither.
studio. Does that help?
What games?
He made
Is it-
Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. That's a game they made.
You know, I don't even know about video games anymore either. I'm just getting dumber.
I know Elden Ring.
That's your life now.
Yeah.
That's it. I actually had one of those days this week where I was playing, and then I looked at the clock, and it was like 2 in the morning,
Yeah.
and I was like, shit, I got to be up in 5 hours. And then
Kept playing.
yeah, kept
play
playing.
through.
Yeah, I was gonna say immediately went to bed.
I haven't done that in forever.
I
can't
felt
do that.
great.
I can't physically do that.
Yeah.
You know, the video game hangover I had the next day was not as bad as the hangover I had on Monday. So I think I did good.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
You know, no video games for you, right?
Oh,
We don't need to get into it though.
dude, yeah. EverQuest life over here. Like,
Oh!
so-
Bring it
Nice.
out. Is it at least
It's like
EverQuest
you and-
2? Or is it just EverQuest 1?
No, it's
No, it's
OG
even
EverQuest.
worse than that.
Is it
It's
just,
like private servers that like keep up the old EverQuest.
is it just
Oh,
you
wow.
and Leroy Jenkins?
No, there's
That's
actually
it?
like 2,000 people playing on it.
Well, 2,000
You
people.
guys are the only ones not playing.
So, like, it is possible to log on, and it's just like a desert.
Well, it's pretty,
Pretty active.
yeah, it's pretty active.
So it's a very small server.
Small but
Yes.
dedicated community. Of
It's running on a Raspberry Pi. Stuck in some coffee shop in the bathroom underneath the toilet.
It could. It's 1999.
I do remember that game. I was
56K.
into that game. I just noticed I still have my headset on.
I
Wow.
didn't want to call you out.
All right, yeah. Sorry.
You look super cool with that on.
I bet. Okay, so back to the show.
This beer's great, though.
This is really good.
This
Yeah.
beer's awesome.
It almost, with like the sweetness and stuff, almost has like a barley wine, sort of like
It's like a
caramely.
baby. It's like a baby
toffee.
barley wine.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the lesser of the wee heavy, so it's right in that genre. So it matches right up to it, and you know, it could be a contender for the new
Best of show.
best of show. We're doing every show now. You have a chance to win, you know, the $25 gift certificate, no problem. Like, we're gonna have some contests. We're gonna have some bigger ones, but this is just every show.
This is literally the first beer we've had.
But
Yeah.
don't the ciders count?
The ciders count. It's best
They
in
do,
show.
they
It's
do.
overall
Best
best
in
in
show. It
show.
could be.
I
It could
know.
be the
I
wine
know.
that we
It's
have.
not best schnauzer. It's best
Yeah.
in show.
People are gonna be throwing moonshine to us.
That's fine. Blaze is just going to show up
That's
with a
fine.
backpack full of moonshine.
Yeah.
I know
Don't
good
name
about-
names on moonshiners. Blaze. Code name.
Code name.
You know.
All right.
Alright, is it spandex time again?
Yeah, I
Yep,
think it's
think
time
so.
for spandex. I know you wanted to just sit back and sip this beer because it was very delicious.
Really, really good.
I'm gonna fall asleep in
I-
like
I
30
think he
minutes.
might have another beer in there. I don't know.
James
Who's that?
Woods.
James Woods.
To go
And
from no carb to
Buddy,
this carb.
This
too.
is a nice beer with look. We asked for more instructions and labels.
Well, is
and
Well, I think
is
it's two beers. There's two beers, man.
these two?
different looking bottles.
They look.
No,
well, I mean,
so A, it's Steve McGall.
All right.
Oh, this is the
Steve
Galaxy New England IPA, which we did.
Oh, we
last
already
month.
did that. I don't want to drink that.
top
again.
shelf.
Oh, holy crap!
That beer is one of the beers Fish gave me today. I mean, they both are.
Oh,
I
is
did
it
not see
leftovers
this whole
that
thing.
were just accidentally
Wow.
left there. I think it may have been.
Ooh,
Let's do the fancy label ones.
let's do the Laughing Lion Belgian Triple.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, that's one to choose.
I think that's Matt Crumpton.
Not a fan of triples.
No?
I don't. I'm not a
Matt
fan
Crumpton.
of sweet triples. I do like
I
dry
like a good
triples.
triple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like a Le Fin du Monde or something.
Yeah, well, it's-
very hard to come by.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're right.
Sometimes people just get a little heavy-handed on the candy syrup, and it just doesn't dry out the way they want it to. Or I mean, not really even the candy syrup. I think it's mostly the grain bill. They're trying to get too heavy with the grain bill and not using the candy syrup properly,
Yeah, I don't understand that.
You wanna do
and
that?
it's losing.
Why does it say 8.5?
It's making
there?
it sweeter in me,
So,
and that could be acceptable. But
good point.
most people kind of like the
Wait,
lighter
is
side.
this the same?
Maybe we should go off the label, not off this. It just has a different percentage and different info.
Getting mixed messages here.
Not too
Yeah, we're going to go off the label that says Laughing Lion Belgian Triple. It's a
like a
traditional
10-year
Belgian flavor loaded with hops and
I
sweetness.
suck
Okay,
on
so
this
this is
one.
going to be a sweeter one.
Oof. All right, Matt, what are you doing, bud?
Is this your glass?
Yes.
Okay. Let me actually line it up.
So it's somewhere between 8.5 and 7.7%.
Maybe it's
And
second
it
runners.
might have Victory Pilsner aromatic, nugget coriander, or it might just have hops and sweetness.
Word. It might have
Hey, Matt,
hops
if you're out there, man, what's up, buddy?
The malt bill's not bad though. Nothing too roasted.
Yeah.
28 and
It
what's
is-
that?
It shouldn't
be for a
20
triple.
bonds?
It is a
Darker.
lot darker than I would have made.
I get it.
Should
Yeah.
be more golden.
I would want it to be.
I would usually go for
Yeah,
a
pretty
nice,
clear.
Yeah.
nice light color.
Yeah.
Oops. Somebody got the good one.
Yeah, like the aromatic, I don't know if like, I mean, honestly, aromatic and Victory, maybe not
That's
necessarily.
a little. That's why it's sweet.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's basically biscuit and aromatic. I'm just going to top it off a little bit. Anthony's probably a little bit more. The second one seemed like it was actually a little more carbonated.
They might just be two different beers, man.
Good thing you're mixing them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the goal. There you go.
Grazie.
There you go. There you go. Eggs. There you go.
Thank you for the small little.
Also going to be my last beer of the night, so I'll take the dregs.
Oh yeah?
Alright.
Cheers. Yeah, I got to go work at a bakery.
Cheers.
Well, bakery.
Crocus, they do vegan Pennsylvania Dutch stuff at the markets in the city.
They got
Rittenhouse.
pretzels. They got
What's that?
pretzels. They got pretzels.
No pretzels. But they do whoopie pies, bunch of stuff.
You know,
That's cool though, man. That's awesome. I was just breaking balls.
this is not
Want those
sweet.
pretzels?
What?
This is not sweet. This is very dry.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, it is. It actually it needs a little more flavor. I think you could have stepped up the spice a little bit in it, if it even had spice.
It did not say it. Yeah,
Well, coriander.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm so tired from that bike ride. I'm like, coriander, that's a new hop. That's fine.
A new old hop, yeah.
And it is nice and dry. I think the color is a little dark. I would have gone lighter in color. Usually Belgian triples are more of the
This tastes more caramel than I would want.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not like sweet caramel. It's just it's a
Yeah.
toastiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a blind tasting, I would not put this.
I wouldn't say
I-
it's a triple. I
it's a
would,
triple.
yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
I would put this maybe as a single or double.
Double,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even really have an alcohol burn to it when it says it's 8.5% or
7.7.
One or the other.
Do the average of numbers.
And this was Matt Compton, I guess. Or was it
Yeah,
not?
Matt Crumpton from he
Crumpton.
shops at our Jersey store. He was actually here this weekend as well.
Oh, and we have an IPA from him too.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely missed some check boxes for me for what I like in a triple. But I mean, that's the great thing about a lot of Belgian beers. They're left to the interpreter of the beer itself. Like some people like the sweetness of a Belgian triple. Some people like them drier.
I don't.
Like it's.
You say you don't?
No, I don't like that beer. And I gotta drive to New Jersey, so I don't want to drink a triple that I don't have to.
Fermentation wise, though, there isn't really off flavors. Yeah.
I want more from the yeast, if anything.
Yeah,
You know, hotter. Do it hotter.
yeah, maybe
Push it.
wonder what temperature.
Push that yeast a little bit. You know,
Stress
out.
it a little
Yeah.
bit. I don't know. I don't mind a cleaner one, but you need to really have the right malt bill for it.
You guys do Belgians?
Not
Kinda
really.
do a little-
We have.
they just don't sell well.
No, they did. I think what 2017 did I do a single, did a quad. I used to homebrew a lot of quads because when Mike and I met, he kind of like got me into quads, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I can't believe this doesn't even taste like beer.
Right.
This is like this amazing style. So I just tried to make them, and it was, yeah, I think they were pretty good, but
What's your favorite style now?
to drink, I don't
We've
know.
been doing a lot of pilsners lately.
I like making pilsners, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Been a
not
fun
have to
era
jump
of
on
that.
the trend. I like making everything. I like making IPAs. You know.
Yeah, I guess German lager styles are mostly my favorites to drink. I like a nice clean beer, but the difference I find mostly in German style pills and lagers is the malt backbone you get from it, and I really think it has to do with like the water chemistry over there. It just pronounces it so
Absolutely,
much
yeah.
more than over here. And so like people brew them here and they're good, but it's just you can tell. You
For
can
sure.
tell it's missing that
Yeah.
little that nice malt punch in the balls.
I like Czech lagers a lot too. I kind of like that like skunky, dusty sort of thing with that.
All right.
Also done.
I can do one more.
There you go. That's the spirit.
That's what we like to
Keep
hear.
them rolling.
Keep 'em going.
Yeah, we have actually quite a few beers today, so it's
Yeah.
good to have a little roll. Thank you everybody for sending them in.
I
Like
have
you
like
said,
the deer in the like. We have a lot of beers. I'm like, deer in the headlights. Like
Well, I think we had like 3 beers yesterday. Now we have
all the beers.
all the
yeah.
beers.
So thank you everybody for contributing, and
These are good so far. Like I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
yeah.
Better than my homebrew beers.
We only have top quality clientele here at Philly Homebrew. Only the best.
You know, what I'm gonna cherry pick.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna cherry pick the people that wrote good labels.
That's
Like
West
that?
Philly folk. They know how to label a bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
know how to recycle too.
and also 3.9%.
Right?
3.9%.
Is that the American Light Lager?
This might be the American Light Lager. It might also not be the American Light Lager.
All right.
According to the paper, it says it is the American Light Lager.
Okay, good.
So there is a
Whole
lot.
info on
There's
there.
there's some stuff here.
Hey, y'all, seek and you shall find.
Is it from a website? Or
It is from
Brewfather?
brewfather.com.
Cool.
App.
Recipe.
Don't go to brewfather.com. It's a scam.
Ooh, it's nasty, nasty website. Don't go there.
What
a
we
good
have
looking
is we have 2 row.
That's it.
That's it.
Makes sense.
Nice.
2 row. And
Filled
then
to the brim, definitely. a beer gun
Sabro hops. There is also water chemistry, which is great.
Cool.
Campton tablets, Epsom salt, gypsum, phosphoric acid, diammonium
He's
phosphate,
fucking around. All right.
Fermate K, Campton tablets again, at bottling.
Oh, we may have a contender for best of show. We'll see how it tastes.
It look, it tastes
it
good.
looks
It
good.
looks
Water,
good,
or
yeah.
is it?
What's that?
Is it a
So the
dust?
first is for, obviously, the first Campton tablet,
Doesn't matter.
but at bottling, I don't know why you would add froth it up a little bit for you.
There you go.
Uh-oh, are you still on? You gotta find out if you're still on.
I don't think so. He is not.
Oh God.
Hey, he's back.
It's got a clip on the back.
I had it clipped in.
We'll clip
Good
it
enough,
better.
apparently.
He's drunk.
It was really nice.
See, that's
We-
nice.
We have not drank enough.
Watch out
It
for
was
the
a trip.
3%.
See, that looks great on the clarity cam. You can see,
Oh, wait,
you can
that's-
see the art right through it.
Nice.
That's nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can't see.
You can. I'm telling you.
Oh,
It's
you
good.
literally have one in your
Did
hand.
he-
You could just
did he
pretend like
lie?
you.
Oh, look at that. I see it now. See the logo on the back.
Hey,
We're batting a million today.
That's
Cheers,
all right.
boys.
Cheers.
it happens.
Solid.
American lager.
Here's to another one.
American light lager. Okay.
Not much on the nose.
I get a
Which
little
I
bit
don't-
Which
of
is
hops.
fine.
That's interesting.
Which is fine for the style.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little,
Little corniness.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of DMS, I guess it would be. It's a little cream corn.
Yeah.
Saf Lager S189.
That's the Swiss stuff.
I wonder how long the boil was.
Well, I will tell you in just a second,
Your size.
assuming I can read.
Don't tell me in 5 minutes.
It doesn't say boil time.
It's the only information we don't have.
Is it the
What's the hop situation on this?
Sabro.
Sabro.
I can taste it. It tastes like Sabro.
Oh, is this the guy that? This is the guy that does all the pressurized fermentations.
Yeah,
Is it?
remember? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has all of
Do
them.
you guys know about that whole thing?
We've tried. We just did one, right?
So this
Oh,
beer
yeah.
was fermented at 70 degrees at 12 psi for 4 days, 70 degrees at 12 psi for 1 day for clearing, and 38 at 10 psi for 2 days. That's pretty crazy for that.
Fucking magic.
I just got
So
that. I got that
no,
corn though. I just got a lot of that corn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It's got the Rolling Rock kind
Yeah, I
of.
was gonna say it tastes like a Rolling Rock.
TMS.
Like a slightly like a dry hop Rolling Rock or something.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, it
fine.
is, yeah.
Clearly, they're not doing bad.
I'm not dumping it.
Yeah, we just started messing around with spunding,
Okay.
What is it?
pressurized fermentation.
Okay. Wait,
So-
what was the word you used?
Spunding.
Spunding.
Okay.
Spunding valve.
Oh yeah, spindle. Yeah.
So I just made do you guys sell a hop dropper? You know what they are? No. So it's like a little, put a butterfly valve on the top of the fermenter,
Mhm.
and then the homebrew ones have like a glass
Mhm.
with the two corny keg
Okay.
inputs
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
top. And then you can like purge it, fill it up with hops, purge it, and then
Oh, then
drop
drop
it
it
in
in.
under pressure.
That's
so I made
awesome.
one for a 7-barrel tank, which is drops
That's
33
awesome.
See how
pounds in
fucking
at a
big
time.
is it?
33 pounds. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's like a
so
barber
this
pole.
this was a 60-minute boil, and that's probably why we're getting some DMS there. That will happen when you don't boil for long enough to bleed it off, because it is, if it's like Rolling Rock, that flavor in Rolling Rock came around because they would when they built the original system, it didn't have a good exhaust vent,
Yeah.
and that's how their beer came out. And they eventually fixed it, and then people didn't like it.
Preferred the old.
They preferred the old.
They put the
because-
lid back on.
So yeah, they actually they choked it back down so it would keep some of that DMS, which is it could be very acceptable for this style. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really like the buttery flavor in it. I would like that dialed back a little bit to be a little bit more cleaner.
I used to love Rolling Rock, but I think that was because I was 17.
It was also $1 a bottle where I would get it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
it
why
was
I
like-
liked Rolling Rock a lot too. And I lived in Boston. It was
Yeah.
$1 a bottle. It was great.
But yeah, you can definitely pound this away on a hot summer day outside.
Yeah, I drank that. I'd
It's
love
not
that. Yeah.
it's not offensive. It's an acceptable
Yeah.
level. It's just it is there and I can taste it.
I like the hops.
So
though.
now
I
do
like
we
the
get
Sabro.
Dan to drink yet another beer?
This one doesn't
No.
count.
I'm supposed to be at work in 5 minutes, so no.
And where is it? Next door?
17th and Fairmount.
17th and Fairmount on a bicycle in 5 minutes.
16 minutes to get there.
It's fast.
It's cool. This is taking
Single
a
speed?
delay, so he'll be right.
No, I have like a 12 speed.
Oh, okay.
12 speed swim.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just throw it in the highest gear. And just, yeah.
Isn't
it.
the highest gear just like nothing, or
Beer
that's the
muscles.
lowest?
I don't
Downhill?
know the difference between high and low.
I don't either. I just mess with them as I go.
Yeah, dude.
The one that makes it really hard to pedal. That's the
Exactly.
one you want to be.
Yeah,
Maybe on that
exactly.
one the
That's
whole
high
time,
gear,
man.
right? That's the
Yeah,
high gear.
I thought that would be a low gear.
I've been riding a mountain bike since I was like 12. So.
Yeah.
So, if you could do me a favor and not take my bike when you leave. That would be
This is a good looking bike over there.
It's good. It's great.
Are you clipping though?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't
Yeah.
take it anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I rode it yesterday without clips and it was a pain in the ass.
I think we should have a bike off.
No, I would lose. He bikes like 30 miles at a time. I bike 2 and I'm exhausted today.
To be fair, he's in pretty rough shape after that 30 miles.
Yeah, look at me.
Still very red.
You going to work. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Two different things.
He calls me before
ready
the
for
show.
it.
He's like, Nick, can you give me a ride home? I was like, yes, Jimmy. The last time you left the bike drunk, we looked for your bike in the city for like 3 hours because you didn't know where you locked it up before you took the train.
It was absolutely 3 days.
Yeah.
Until you found it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this. I don't know. We're on the same.
We looked for 3 hours. We didn't find
Right.
it.
Yeah, this was like in 2000.
You still had your wheels on it by the time you found it, or?
Yeah. It was at like Fifth and Spruce.
All right.
It was. What was that? What was that old German bar?
No, it wasn't Broadschmidt's. It was Ludwig's.
Ludwig's. Yeah, we
Ludwig's,
went to
right.
Ludwig's, and the owner was like, it was just me, my girlfriend at the time, and the owner, and the bartender. And we go in, and he's like, "Oh, friends." I don't know who the guy is. He's like, "Can you get that bottle of German brandy?" And he just puts up. Tonight we're gonna drink this. It's on me.
Wow.
And we like literally finished the whole bottle. She left. I left. I was 3 blocks away from the train. I could not get there. And I locked my bike up, took a cab back to her house, lost my bike for 3 days.
I'm amazed you got it back.
I know, I am too.
Incredible.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
like it was like the next day or something. He called me up and was like, "Can't find my bike." And like so we drove around looking for it, and we couldn't find his bike at all. He was like, "Oh, whatever."
I ended up like getting another bike and taking the train over and just riding around for hours looking for my bike.
Trying to
And
get
one
your
day-
headspace back in that drunken haze.
I tried that too, I'm sure. Yeah, nothing worked.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Dan?
My vote
Awesome.
is for that mild.
The 60 shilling.
I'll put it in for that.
Cool.
For the end.
All right,
but
so we got one for 60 shilling. We still
Absolutely.
have more, so don't go away. We're going to progress into a little bit more of a haze in a second.
Is that what we're doing? Wait, what?
Yeah, let's drink some IPA.
Yeah, IPA. Have a good one, Dan.
Take care, man.
We'll
Ride safe.
see you over there when we get drunk at your place.
sounds like a plan.
It's off.
This is off. All right, good. Thank God.
Ugh.
So
Now they're that
we've
fucking
lost
guy's
our
gone.
producer for a little bit, so we're just going to do whatever the hell we want for a little bit until he gets us back in line.
Man, it's just the 3 of us now.
Just the 3 of us.
Just
Oh, shit,
the
here he comes.
3 of
Quick,
us.
put it away. Oh, he's got a corkscrew because we do have a wine to taste.
You say we should decant it before we drink it? Let it sit for a minute?
Do you want to go ahead and do that for
Do we
us?
have something to decant it into?
No, dog, put it in some glasses. Let it sit for a minute. You got a bunch of them over there, right?
Are you handing me that?
Yeah, he's busy producing. Man.
Look at that.
He's
Spandex.
making the magic happen.
Look at the.
Oh, did you bring any?
They're over there.
Man, the
Let
peanut
it-
butter pretzels. Who likes the peanut butter pretzels?
If you're in the chat right now, let us know what you love. Peanut
Let us-
butter filled pretzels.
Let us know about the peanut butter pretzel addictions that you have. I went to Costco. It was a $400 trip, and I was about halfway through the big thing of pretzels, peanut butter filled pretzels, by the time I made it to the register.
It was full when I brought it home. And when I brought
Should
it
put it
here,
back on the
was
shelf
all
and got a new one.
Oh, and I lost the shishito peppers. I have no idea where they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are great buy at Costco. Though.
Oh, they are so good.
Yeah.
I made sure
So
Cheetos
I
the
don't
other day,
think
man.
I disagree.
Why?
There's a place
Come on, Virtuos.
called Virtuos.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
great.
in Brooklyn, New Jersey. So you got to cross the bridge. You got to pay $5 to get there. Well, no, you gotta get $5 to get back.
Yeah, you go back.
But they have occasionally they have bags of sashitos for $1.
Oh wow.
Like
They also have
$1. No, they're great. And whenever I go, I buy 20 fucking packs of them, and I just like put it on the internet, and I'm like, "Who wants these?"
I made Shoshitas on Monday. I made birria tacos, some elote, and some Shoshito peppers.
I do love shishito peppers. Whenever I go into a restaurant and they have shishito peppers, I order 2 orders.
I just want that spicy.
One for me and the other one
for the table.
for me. No, the table can order their own shit. I'm not going to order their stuff for them.
Get that. What is
This one is the Cosmic IPA from Matt Crompton. This was 2-row, Munich, Carapils. It's hopped with Columbus, Citra, and Mosaic. The percentage is running in about 6.8.
No, it's classy.
Classic IPA. Not a hazy.
Oh,
It's
nice.
just.
That's what I like.
Oh, and you know what? We forgot to do this, and I'm very sorry about this, but we forgot to put his label on there. It is
Here,
a
let
nice
me see
label.
it. Give me them both.
Yeah, so we'll put your old one on there too. I'm sorry about that. Have we had any questions in the chat or anything?
No, people are talking, but they're not asking questions.
Oh, they're just talking shit on us?
Mostly.
Awesome. If you could just think of the most interesting name to call me, that'd be great. I've been going by Beer Nick for a long time. I'm trying to switch it up. What would you switch it to?
What should Nick's new nickname be?
What should it be? Oh, you didn't leave the mic on for that?
Beer Dick.
Beer Nick. It should be Beer Nick.
No, I said Beer Dick.
Oh, Beer Dick.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in school, everybody would think like calling me Dickless would be making fun of me. But sure, it worked for the first year. But then I got bigger than all the other students, and I would just pick them up.
Dickless, Nicklaus.
Don't you literally have a neon that says that? Or you
No,
have a
it says
sign?
Nick Less. I should change it to Dickless though.
Wait, don't. Really?
Yeah, I do have. It's not a neon. It's a box light. I made it for back in the day when I was a graphic designer. It says Nick Less. Anyway,
Nicklaus.
back to the beer.
This is the IPA made by the guy that.
Matt Crompton.
So did we have any idiosyncrasies on the label and the post-it?
No, it matches up. It does say a juicy IPA with 4 grapefruit and citrus flavors, dry hopped with citrus and mosaic.
Y'all play with that water too much. You gotta leave that water alone, guys.
Well, yeah.
Well, I got the Columbus for sure.
So are you still a big New England IPA fan, or are you still making a bunch of those? And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
See, I like this. It's got a little bitterness to it. I wouldn't call this a juicy IPA.
No.
I'd call this traditional IPA because it has a nice bitterness to it. And then
Because there's a juicy IPA category now, right? There's a hazy and juicy IPA category.
I heard
Is
Juicy was trademarked. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I mean, there's Juicy Couture, the brand. They make clothes though, not beer.
Maybe I missed exactly what the juicy category was.
You know, juicy. Is it juicy or not?
It's got a little juice to it. I can't say it's.
Is it got the juice, man? What's up?
It's got a bitterness to it, which I like. I like it.
I typically hate Munich. This has Munich in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I typically hate Munich and light beers because it tastes like peanut butter, and I can always taste it.
Really? Can you
But I-
taste peanut butter?
I cannot. So it must have been a small amount, or maybe a different type of Munich.
It was definitely a small amount because Munich would
peanut
adjust the
butter, huh?
color a lot more red. So
You don't like peanut butter?
I just don't like it in the beer.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I've used Munich in
I'm just wondering.
in some English beers. I've used it, and it's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like pale chocolate, I also can taste like that's just a little bit peanut buttery too to me. I can taste that.
this man does not like peanut butter.
Not in his beer.
in my beer. No.
What about
I
that? What
love
about that
peanut
PB
butter.
powder stuff, man? What did you
PB2.
pound that in the? Yeah,
I just
love
got this,
that, right?
I just got this new
Gonna
weed.
taste
It
me
was peanut butter breath.
whoa, what?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like peanut
Nah,
butter.
that's a bummer. Does it smell like peanut butter?
Wait, what did you say?
I got a new weed. It was called peanut butter breath.
Just making shit up now.
No, I'm not.
Not you. I just mean
legal.
whoever's
it's legal
growing
where
it.
I'm about to move to.
Yeah.
I'm moving to New Jersey, everyone. It's been 26 or so years in Philadelphia.
Wow.
I'm finally running away.
We welcome you with open arms.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only going to be, I'm actually going to be living in Oakland, so I'll be right by the store. So you'll see me at all the New Jersey events,
Just popping in.
just popping in saying, hey,
You mean just my house in the backyard?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
just Final Fridays and all that fun stuff. over there.
pizzaism, here it comes.
Just my backyard.
I'm going to start eating pizza in his backyard all the time. Maybe with cheese on it, maybe without cheese. Who knows?
Breaking vegan.
No, not quite yet.
New state, new Nick.
It's not Friday.
Wait, like tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe.
You're moving to New Jersey and eating cheese
do,
tomorrow?
When I do, it will be Friday fried chicken.
Friday fried chicken.
Wait, who's making fried chicken? You're making fried chicken?
No, I would probably start, if I did it, it would be a tour across Philadelphia on Fridays of all the fried chicken places I can go to.
You're breaking edge on Fridays? Is that your plan?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Once a month or every week or?
No, once a week.
Oh, okay.
That's cool, man.
Like,
I eat fish.
Me personally, I do like the ethical side of veganism, but mostly for me it was like more of a health thing. Like I dropped a good 40 pounds when I did it, and I really enjoy that. And it's taught me how to eat better, and it's taught me how to I don't just have to pick a protein to make a meal. There's many other ways to make a meal, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't know if I want to keep doing it. I've been doing it for 4 years now, and it's been a long time. We'll see. I don't
Has it
know.
only been 4 years? I thought it was more. Don't forget the COVID times. It's like
No, I think
four
you
plus
went-
two.
That is a valid excuse.
I think you went vegan right when we met, which is about 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's been about 4 years.
Which is
think.
I went vegetarian right before we met.
Yeah.
Pescatarian, I guess. Like I said, I'll fuck some fish up. You know,
Yeah.
Really, like completely fuck it up, like
fuck it up.
with a crowbar?
You see me,
kinda
you ever
style?
see me in a room with a Bronzino and see what happens.
I thought about the pescatarian thing for a while, and the hard truth remains that I'm not a big fan of fish.
Your poor taste.
I like shellfish stuff. I always like the shrimp. I like the.
See, I love crabs,
This
but I'm
is when the
allergic to them.
viewership goes straight down the hill.
No, this is what
Everybody-
people want, friendly banter.
Everybody.
friendly banter.
No, so everybody that cared about the beers logged off. Everybody that cared about you logged on.
Everybody that just wants to see Nick
It just
drunk,
went
they
down
log
and
back on.
Meg says you should be Nick Knuckles, which is a pretty good nickname.
Hey, Nick Knuckles.
Nick Knuckles.
Nicky Knuckles.
Hey, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
all right.
I know I have a friend named Knuckles, so I couldn't do that,
No.
unfortunately. But
Get a beer out of that fridge.
all right,
Let's get this thing
so
back on the
this
fridge.
beer.
What do you mean
go
we're
back-
still drinking beers?
Let's
I'm
go
done
back
with
to
this
this one. So I do love the clarity of this. It was very clear. The color's pretty good. You could have gone even a little darker if you wanted to for the style.
No. What are you talking about? Juicy IPA? It shouldn't be darker
That's
than that.
actually what I'm thinking it is a West Coast IPA. But I guess it's not.
But I
It's a
disagree.
juicy
It
IPA.
clearly has a label on the
It
bottle.
says Juicy IPA?
It does.
This is quite dark.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
If we added it all in one glass, it would, it always looks a bit darker when it's fuller. But this
I
is.
like it though.
With the green
It's got a
cup.
nice bit of
It's
bitterness.
it's not too sweet, but
I can't call this juicy though.
no, I don't think it's juicy.
I would
No, I
call
agree with
this
that.
like a West Coast IPA. It's very good. Because I like West Coast IPA. Sorry, I touched the mic there. I prefer West Coast IPAs to actually most other ones because I'm more of an old school IPA drinker.
I agree.
But I can't call this juicy because I don't get a lot of grapefruit. I get bitterness and then I get the floral, aromatic, or mosaic and citra at the end. I don't get the grapefruitiness of it, the citra, when it really is fruit forward.
Yeah.
Mike,
Apparently I was blocking your face with
Mike, you should move over a touch.
Me?
This way, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 You got room now. You don't have to be
we
like
can spread out a little bit.
up each other's butts. You know?
Well, I finished your beer. I thought your beer was good.
Matt, what'd you do with that water, man? I got like a weird minerally kind of thing going on with that.
Like too chloride? Do you think it?
Not
needs-
that chloride thing. I think you did too much.
Gypsum.
maybe too much gypsum.
Too much calcium.
That's
and
what I-
like,
that's what I'm
it's
getting.
just chalky.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's the problem I have with
I
it.
get chalky.
Yeah, you play with that water too much, man. We got good water around here. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Do it
Next up,
Philly's got pretty decent water. I mean,
for a West Coast IPA.
It's fine. Forget about it.
It's very high in chloride. At
so
least-
we have a document here, a handwritten document
Nice.
from Mike Harrison, which is fun because it's called the Kitchen Sink American Amber Ale.
I love kitchen sink beers.
Yeah,
right?
and this is
Usually
a thing
great.
I used to do along the time, like back when I first met you and like Barry's Homebrew. I would go in, and a lot of homebrewers go in and they'll buy like one recipe and they'll come home and then that's the recipe. I would go in and I'd buy
3
like
pounds of this, 3 pounds of that.
4 pounds of caramel, 20, 4 pounds of caramel, 60, 4 pounds of 180. And I would just I would buy accoutrement, and then I would also buy, remember pearl malt?
Yeah.
I'd buy a 50-pound bag of pearl malt.
What's a pearl? Is that the little guys? What's that?
No, Pearl was a Maris Otter base malt.
Yeah. And I'd buy a 50-pound bag of that, and then I'd also buy, and he would get so pissed off at me because I'd basically go in on a Friday night and wipe out his entire inventory.
Yeah, a great weekend coming up.
And then he was like really close friends, so he'd be like, "Well, I can't charge you for all of that." I'm like, "No, fucking charge me money. It's fine. Like, take my money." And like, yeah, I'd walk around with like $200 done. Now I have everything to brew for like a month and a half. And at the very end of it, I would have the dregs of like little bags of stuff, and I'd call it the kitchen sink ale. So,
Ours was the Brain Dead Red. I remember when we did that one. That was a really good beer. It was like a barley wine of just a kitchen sink. It came
Yeah.
out like red in color. Never could redo
No,
it.
Well, that's
absolutely
the
not.
problem.
Never.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck you're gonna do next time.
so he says, I like to brew beers like this when I have a lot of leftover specialty grains. Ding, ding, ding. Nailed it. I tried to make this amber ale a little more interesting by adding some wheat and rye. I think the IBUs may be a little high, but let me know what you think. The grain is 10.5 pounds of raw two-row, pound of biscuit, pound of Munich, 4 ounces of 60, 4 ounces of 40, 4 ounces of chocolate malt, 4 ounces of rye malt, 4 ounces of white wheat malt, which is like, that's like, whatever. That's fine.
Was this
Magnum
Mike
Sim-
Conrad who did this?
Was that
Is this
Mike Harrison?
Mike Harrison.
Magnum Centennial, Citra, Verdant IPA, East strain?
It's a new one, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, who makes that?
Lullymand. Thanks.
OG 1057 and FG 1013, 50 IBUs. So yeah, no, I love that idea of like,
Use it or lose it, man.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it did come out red in color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit more orange in hue, but
we said it's called an
close.
amber ale, not a red ale, but amber. Yeah,
Pedantic. You're right, though.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
well, it is more amber.
It's Amber AF, man.
I mean,
It smells good.
that tastes like beer.
Is that what Amber Ale tastes like, though? Just beer?
Yeah, well, it does have a little bit of sweetness in the background, which is nice.
I like this beer. It's fine.
he said he thinks the IBUs are a little
I
high
don't think so. I think they're pretty
on first taste. Sometimes there's,
I think they're fine.
It was a well-balanced beer.
I think the IBUs plays well with the sweetness in the back.
Yeah, because that's a pretty high finishing gravity.
yeah.
I like this beer.
I think it's,
Yeah, and it's that bitterness plays well with it. It balances it rather nicely, actually.
It's like a good. It's like good Yingling.
So as a pro brewer, do you ever find yourself in that circumstance of like, hey, we should make a specialty beer because we have no?
If he's doing his job right, no.
Oh yeah, clearly.
You're
Absolutely,
ordering
yeah.
like the grain amounts for the
Yeah,
batch.
I mean, like, I
I
didn't know.
rarely, most of the recipes are just whole bags. And then, like,
Yeah.
when I do English beers, then I'll be weighing partial bags out. But then I kind of, like, plan to brew it again or use it
Yeah.
in something else. Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll throw, like, a bag or two
It's
out.
as if
in a
you're
year.
like you've honed it in as a professional and been like, oh, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, not really. Sometimes bags sit for, like, a year and then I'm like, just throw that out. I don't need that.
I'm gonna swing from the hip on this one.
So on like
I've
third.
never seen someone swing from the hip before. I've seen him shoot from the hip, but not swing from the hip.
That's swinging from the hip. You're swinging the gut up. I don't know.
Well, if you're on a swing though.
Just
Like, you're on
go with what I say. It doesn't always make sense.
You're the boss.
Most times doesn't make sense.
On third, fourth taste, I think the bitterness is heavy.
No, I still like it.
No, I think it's well balanced.
Yeah, I think it's well balanced.
I like this beer a lot.
I think it needs more rye if you want it to be.
He probably didn't have any more. He's like, I got a little more rye here. Let me throw
I
it
Yeah,
in.
do
it was-
taste the rye though. I do taste a little bit of
A
that.
little bit.
It's not very pronounced, but it is
It's
there.
nice though. I like this. Is my favorite one so far.
Really? Over the 60 shilling?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
I mean, this
I
is
did.
good.
I did like that beer a lot.
That beer was like true to style.
Yeah.
Like that was.
I'm having more fun over here though.
This
That's all
is a
I'm
lot
saying.
of fun.
I'm just
I-
having more fun over here. That's all I'm saying.
To me, it's still the 60 shilling. I'm sorry.
That's
dude.
fair,
It's
that's
a
fair,
good
man,
beer,
yeah.
but it did not beat the 60 shilling. I wish I could send it through the internet so you could taste the 60 shilling.
Second best in show. Still pretty good.
The second best so far. Yeah, I can give it that. Second best so far.
Yeah,
For, for throwing shit together, this is a pretty damn good beer. I
Yeah,
do
no,
pretty
it's
damn
great.
good.
Yeah, that was the fun thing about like the kitchen sink. Like, I don't know, like it was always a 50-50 dice roll
Oh yeah.
of like whether it's going to be decent beer or not a decent beer. But sometimes that you nailed it, and you're like, damn it,
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell was in
All
there.
right, I'm gonna go get more water. I'll be right back.
You're leaving us the quiet guys.
I am gonna turn off the mic, so I'll be back because you don't hear me pee while I'm.
I mean, they might. It might be that kind of.
You say you're going to turn off the mic? I mean, he's right here. Dad, Dad.
We can still hear you.
That was a really bad day. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
I think this
think
is
about
cool,
that,
though,
Dad.
because one thing that some recipe like this can show is like the recipe. I think sometimes when you first get into brewing, you think it's like the holy grail. This recipe's magic, but
Right.
it's not necessarily. Like sometimes it's
A lot of
just
it's process. A lot of it.
simplicity and process, especially in lagers and even IPAs.
We get a lot of people who bring a recipe and they're like, "Oh, you don't have this." I'm like, "No, man, we don't have that, but we have this. It's also very good. Like, you can still make a very good beer with it."
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been my argument is like a large, not like macro brewery, not like Budweiser, because they're big at what they ask
Right?
for.
Yeah. Because
But like
they own the farms.
like
It's
a
vertical
large
integration, sure.
brewery, if you know, if there's an issue with raw farms and they can't get raw malt, you think they're just going to not make the
Yeah.
beer? They're going to figure out a substitute,
Yeah.
and they're going to work the numbers and then make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have Belgian Pilsner? No, I don't have Belgian Pilsner. I have German Pilsner.
Yeah.
I have Pilsner from right here in Pennsylvania, but I don't have Belgian Pilsner.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, Michael said thank you for the kind words on the beer.
Oh, this
Yeah, man.
keep it up with the kitchen sink.
Yeah, man. Stop, James. Throw the recipes out. Just throw whatever you got.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing.
Just roll the dice and hope for the best.
I might take that
That's
one
great.
home and drink it tonight. I don't.
Yeah, do it. Yeah,
Tell me what to do.
do it.
Don't tell me what to do. Hey, he's back.
Here
I am back.
Here comes the water boy.
Water Boy, hey, that was a great movie.
We have a different definition of great movies, Nick.
That was an all-time classic.
Adam Sandler? You know,
No,
You know,
really? You hate Adam Sandler?
I don't hate him, but I'm not a big.
That
fan.
was a hate. No.
No, I want to make it clear though that I am not a big fan of Adam Sandler.
a little fan,
Marginal fan.
marginal fan. Still kind of like.
He's
to
got some
watch.
okay movies. I don't hate him.
All right, I have this wine.
Yeah, let's drink that wine.
This wine done. It is 8:49. I am getting extremely exhausted.
Well, I understand that, but we started 10 minutes late, so we're gonna go 10 more minutes.
Which is in 20 minutes.
No, I mean 10 more minutes than we usually do. We usually stop at 9. And we go to
It's
9.
exactly,
a
yeah.
soft
Yeah.
9. I mean,
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
act like it's gospel. Like,
It's a soft.
it's
9.
a soft 9.
That's what she said. Can I see your glass?
Well, yeah, bring the wine out. Bring the wine out.
Here comes the wine. You wanna
We'll do
hand off
the wine and 2 more beers. Then we'll call it quits.
I'm gonna do
there's
one
only,
more beer.
What type of
I'm gonna
wine
do-
cup is that?
Did
A
I
chalice of wine.
did I say like I'm gonna be done after
Yeah.
that?
Okay, I understand that now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink that much wine. That's why I want another beer.
Yeah, me
but
neither.
that's okay. I mean, that's like an official glass of wine. That's not a taster of wine.
No.
Where's the fancy bottle?
Oh, it's over here. I gotta get it on the camera. You're just give me a second. Tempranillo.
Ooh, Tempranillo. I do.
Oh, this
Spanish
was
wine,
this a
maybe.
kit? This is definitely a kit.
This is juice. It's not from us. You got this juice.
And this
from
is
somewhere
super oaky.
else. Yeah.
Like wow, oaky.
What year is this?
Oh, it's probably fairly 2020.
It still tastes. I mean, not tastes, but it smells like it's new.
A little new.
Yeah.
I haven't got in there yet.
Because it still has that jamminess and stuff.
Okay. I've never had a Tempranillo before, so I
I-
wouldn't know a good one from a bad one.
I love it.
Yeah? You love this wine? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is going to age very
This
well.
particular one, or just this kind of
This
wine?
is phenomenal in my opinion.
It's very good. But
I see what you're saying. Like it'll
it's too
age.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's still
Oh,
still
yeah.
jammy.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
It needs a little more
It's
time in
good,
the bottle to kind of mellow out a little bit, kind of
I mean, I'll
the flavors.
drink this with a straw
Drink the
all
shit
day.
out of this.
It's good though, but
Yeah.
like this will be so much better in another 2 years.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, sure.
I like this a lot.
But you know what? Will you be better in 2 years?
Who knows if I'll even be
I
here
will
in
be. I will be great in 2 years, because then I would have probably have done most of the work I want to do on the house by then.
Oh, no, that's the fun thing. It's never done.
It's
Oh,
not-
exactly. Yeah. No, you just give up.
Yeah,
You're
man.
just like
Yeah.
you're done. What do you think? Are you a wine guy?
Yeah, I like wine a little bit. I did try to make it for a bit. Didn't go very well.
No. I feel like it's so much
It's
easier.
just passive. You just kind of wait.
But
Yeah.
I went like full in. I bought an antique wine press, restored
Jesus
it,
Christ,
bought
okay.
grapes,
Yeah.
Wait,
pressed them
you
myself.
did that? Is that something you would do?
Yeah,
You seem like you go into hobbies a little strong, right?
No
Like
half
you-
measures. man.
a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Do you not remember like him coming into the store and being like, "Yeah, do you have this?" And like, well, I mean, we do, but it's been like no one ever buys that. He's like, well, I'm buying that.
I'm going
Also, can you order 20 more of those?
No, this is great though. I would definitely sit on some of these
Bring
bottles
us,
for a while.
bring another bottle, Jeremy, in a couple of years.
Yeah, I'd like to see how this ages.
Yeah, this is like
It's really well done.
jammy, not. Yeah,
I don't mind the jamminess.
I
but
love
yeah,
it. It's
I
great.
I
get what you're saying, though.
I can appreciate the jamminess, but to me that jamminess is still very young.
Yeah, this is very good, but it will be great eventually.
So, with your hatred towards peanut butter,
And wine.
is this the flip side of that, or
No.
would you?
Well, I think
Do you want to get a peanut? There's
Don't
some
indulge
dark malt
What's
beers in there. You can do it with peanut butter and jelly at the same time.
I would hate that.
I think that would be great. I don't know.
This honestly tastes like I think jamminess in wine. When you talk about like the cheaper bottles that you get at the liquor store, that's like the blackberry, the like currant blackcurrant and all that. That's like the first thing you're kind of getting into, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Are you talking about the like you're talking about
like
like
the flavor of like
not the actual flavored?
no, not the flavored, but like
Right.
what you're getting, like
Yeah.
in a cab. In cheaper
As opposed to
cabs, I
dark
get-
chocolate and leather, we're talking
and
like
tobacco,
raspberries.
Yeah, you're
and-
getting like
Sure, sure.
blackberry.
And those flavors that you get are more aged versions of the jam.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
jam. So like those sweetness tones mellow out over time.
Yeah.
As the oxidation happens and as you know you get a little bit more of the fermentation, the
Okay.
secondary fermentation in the bottle, or tridary fermentation. depending
But
on
if
how
I
many
bought
times you
this
wrap
at the store, I would not be disappointed.
No, I
I would
definitely
drink
wouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
This
He
would
said-
be this would be a Apothic Red all day long, man.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, he said this is just bulk aged. Yeah, something that's gonna sit for a few years. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to try this in a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's going to age really well.
Can we get that Spanish juice? That's something we can get our hands on.
Spanish
No, not that I'm aware of.
I'll
where are you getting it from?
He
What
wouldn't
is
tell
that?
me. He wouldn't tell me where to get it.
Well, then I can't
Was
get
it-
it for you.
Carrabba's. Is it Carrabba's? Like a North Jersey, remember that gas station / homebrew shop /
Oh, yeah.
grocery store?
The big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the thing is like, honestly, we'll probably be able to give it to you for the same price you're getting for there, but we'll just buy at a wholesale rate, so you won't have to travel as far to get it if you are traveling as far. Like, that's all that's really going to happen.
Just
with
tell
that.
us where you got the fucking juice, Jack.
Wow, damn.
It's the same thing. He dropped it off today. I said the same thing earlier. Just tell me where you get the juice from.
No, it's great, though. I do like it. Good job.
You're
I
coming
still question whether it's a kit.
Why is that?
It has a very like kits. Like the kits are great; they make great wine. But all the kits have one subtle flavor similarity to them because there's concentrate, right? It's
Which
all,
is the jamminess.
yeah, it's all the base concentrate, and then they add the juice on top of that. So yeah, like when it was first poured, I was like, "Is this a kit?" And you said, "No." What?
I know. He said he can't reveal his black market juice secrets.
I mean, yeah, it could be the sense where, like, it does have that jamminess to it.
Yeah, exactly,
Kits, kits are great, but they taste very young for a long
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it all, yeah. I think we may have unlocked the code. Maybe not.
I did.
Well,
I
we'll
didn't
see.
make a kit, but I did do one juice bucket. when,
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
I find the juice buckets usually ferment pretty clean, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it
Is
was
there
the best.
kind of,
it was
like-
the best wine I made.
It's the
Yeah.
easiest way to make wine.
It's like, because they're kind of like, those buckets of juice are measured to the T before they leave
Yeah.
wherever they're leaving to ferment good.
Yeah.
And that's why I find that the juice buckets are great. They do ferment very clean. I don't find that you get a lot of this flavor with the sweetness with the juice. It usually
I agree.
ferments a lot cleaner. So it could be that's what it is, but it's definitely, you definitely get that sweetness, the jamminess.
Nick, you're cut now, man. I'm getting nothing off of you.
I'm running to the restaurant.
I
Turn your
don't.
mic off.
It is.
Okay, I'm just making sure, man. I can hear everybody. I hear everything.
Am I cutting off now?
Now you're good. Let's just leave it on the table.
I'll just leave it on the table.
All right, so don't take-
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the problem with these cheap lapel mics. We may have to order another set of them soon.
Nah. So leave them on the table.
Yeah.
It's all
We
good.
try. We do this for fun. We don't care about our ratings. We don't care about how many views we're
Fuck
getting.
you. Fuck these mics.
Yeah, well-
Fuck the show.
I talked about it with somebody earlier today. I was like, they asked me, "Oh, so what do you do it for?" I'm like, really, we just kind of do it for fun. I mean, it's great to have the viewers. It's great to have people send in stuff, but like, we're doing it for fun. We're not doing it for anything special.
You do own a homebrew shop. You do have an affinity for beer.
I do.
Yeah.
I tend to like it.
It's good.
I've seemed to obtain a nickname around the city,
What's that, Nick Knuckles?
Nick Knuckles. That's the new one, baby. And on the knuckles, it says what?
I don't know. What does it say?
Fat boy. Did that when I was much fatter. I'm still kind of fat, but I mean, I was much fatter. What are we drinking now?
This is. It's okay. Michael Conrad.
Okay.
It's a Dunkel, Munich Dunkel with Tettenang.
Oh, nice.
I had this beer. It's pretty good.
5.6%,
Pretty straightforward.
96.5% Munich, 3.6% chocolate malt, Tettenang hops, fermented with Imperial Harvest yeast, which I'm just trying to look up the parallels because I don't know any of the.
It's like an
new names.
Oktoberfest style yeast,
Yeah.
basically.
I'll tell you what. I do like this beer already, even though I haven't put it on my nose. Just the appearance, the way it poured.
Yeah,
How
Mike's
nice and clear it is.
Mike's placed in some contests we've done in the past. He's a good customer.
This
I
looks
Mike.
like it's going to be a good one. I mean, look at that color.
I've had this beer already.
That's-
It's pretty good.
That's a good Dunkel color.
Yeah.
It is nice and clear. It's got a nice brownness to it. It's not quite amber. It kind of
So-
pushes it to the brown.
I'm
It's
just
Dunkel.
setting down this. So it's a Dunkel
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Mike.
Mike Conrad.
So many mics.
I mean, you say that, but
Who's
most
the most popular name?
This guy was
Like
named Mike. The
36
guy that
years,
the
so.
guy that did this.
We have in our company. There's like 7 Jameses.
yeah. How do I have so many J
Yeah.
name friends?
Yeah, like I don't want to hear it.
We need more adventurous parents out there.
Well, they exist now.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. Trust me, 2 of them are sitting right here.
yeah.
People just make up names.
No, his name's Xander. It's just it's a regular.
Zadie,
Yeah, well, that's a. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Arabic.
I'm kidding.
It's an Arabic word.
What does it mean?
Princess.
Don't worry about it.
It means don't worry about it.
This is pretty delicious. I wish the malt came forward a little bit more. Because you do get a little bit of roastiness, but you don't get as much sweetness as I want.
I'm not upset by that.
It's good
personally.
beer though.
I'm not upset about it, but I think it needs that little malt back to it.
The caloric intake of the extra sugars, like goes on, again. If I'm gonna drink a bunch of these beers,
Bring it home. Go ahead.
He's
I'm
talking
gonna-
about
Go ahead.
diet beer.
the alcohol is the calories, right? Like the alcohol is the calories. Like the sweetness is great, but like this, I
think
would
it's
put it
well
at
balanced,
like I would drink more than 3 of these.
Yes, but
I
I would call
certainly
this.
could.
But I would call this an American Dunkel.
Oh well, I mean it is an American dunkel.
Yeah, but if you're trying to do a German style dunker, this will be sweeter.
Yeah.
I like the
malt-
dryness of this. I think the body is spot on.
Go dry team, yeah.
Yeah,
love dry
it's
beers.
not about a sweet flavor. It's
I know
about
what you're saying.
the maltiness. That maltiness isn't pronounced in it.
I know what you're saying.
Well, tell them what I'm saying.
Spit it out.
you're
That's
doing
what
you're
she
doing a
said.
very clear version of what you want to say. But no, like I'm happy with this.
It's very well. I think
it's
it's
good.
balanced. And it's
I
good
do
beer.
not think it beats the 60 shilling. Is what I'm saying.
But would you put it as number 2? Runner up?
I would
Right
put
now.
this at number 1.
Okay.
Really?
I would not put this at number 1. It for the style it falls short of what it's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, I might put the wine at number 1.
I wouldn't put the wine.
Throw
at
that in
number
the hat there.
one. I'm not going to put the wine at number 1. I'll put the wine at number 2. I'm going to put the 60 shilling at number 1.
All right.
And whoever wins gets nothing.
No, whoever wins gets $25. Gift
No, we're not
certificate.
doing that. No, we literally said we're not doing that tonight.
No, we said we
we,
are.
we said we are doing it tonight.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
we
yeah.
even emailed it that we were.
Look at these
It's
guys.
published.
Who's funding that? Crime and Punishment.
Yeah,
Courtesy of
Done. Sold.
our friends at Crime and Punishment.
I mean, he can decide to throw something into you if he wants to.
Yeah, some crowlers or cans if we have them.
You got a shirt? You got a shirt? You got a shirt or something you can throw in there?
If you come in and they have them and say, "Hey, like I brewed that beer that you called number 1," then he'll be like, "Oh, here's Crowley."
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got crowlers just. Oh, okay, over there, sure.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't fucking crowlers over there.
Yeah, don't come here and ask for it. I'm not going to give it to
I got
you.
nothing.
Ask him for
I will
it.
politely ask you to leave.
We will give you the $25 gift certificate that you've earned, and then we will ask you to leave. No, spend more money.
Yeah, well, you can't spend it anywhere else, so. Joke's on you.
Sucker. Nah,
Right.
it
So
helps.
where are we then? Are we at 60 shilling? Like I don't like. It was fine.
It was very good, dude.
The 60 shilling was true to the style that it was.
If that's what we're going for.
Yeah. It
This-
was, the malt complexity
Yes.
was great on the 60 shilling. Obviously a different beer than this, but
Yeah, but
I think
it was
true
still.
to, true to style for sure.
Which one do you want to drink more?
I would drink more of the 60 shilling.
Okay.
This is good.
That's
but
fair.
Like,
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
but like,
That's what it comes down to for me.
Yeah.
what it comes down to me, like this beer is also supposed to have a malt profile as well as the 60 shilling was, and the 60 shilling executed that malt profile better than this beer did.
See, I thought the 60 shilling was a little drier than I would expect. Like from my memory.
But in comparison to how it hit the malt profile, I think it hit it more true to the style than this one did.
That's fair. It's 3 against 1. It's fine. Clearly.
No, it's nice to hear your take on it, and we can relay that to the viewers.
Is there music playing right now?
It's outside.
Outside.
It's a car.
Oh, it is picking up on the mics.
Is it?
Heavy. Yeah. Okay.
That's our outro music.
That's West Philly, baby.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so I think this is going to be the last one of the night.
I'm so glad you're taking me home. And I'm not having to ride my bike home tonight. Because right now, I could not ride my bike. I would be sleeping in West Philly.
On the way out.
Yeah, hit some pretzels up. We didn't get our pizza because you rode your bicycle.
Yeah, man, you really dropped the ball this week.
You know what? I burned all the calories for you. That's fine.
I asked for very little, man. One
Usually-
pizza a month.
Usually he stops by the Jersey store, grabs the beers, grabs
Brings
the
a
pizza
fucking
next
pizza
door,
over.
comes over here.
And I was like, you know what? I need to work out.
I didn't eat lunch.
I
I
need to-
didn't eat dinner in anticipation of this pizza.
Well, you're welcome.
Well,
You're fitter. You're a fitter person.
I'll-
I'm just hungry now.
I'll order you a pizza for tomorrow lunch.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Thank you. Is it from Billy's Patties? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to hear a pizza.
No.
No, forget it.
Or
I'll
maybe-
buy a pizza. Just reimburse me. It's
Maybe I'll bring you Tattoo Moms tomorrow.
fine. I'll fuck with that. That's fine with me. All right.
Yeah. 'Cause I will be working down on the new Red Crest chicken spot. It's going to be taking over
Oh
the
man,
Baby
I want
Street Barrel House.
fried chicken though. I'm in the same boat as you. I want some fried chicken.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, boy,
It
here
is
we go.
Friday tomorrow.
Too many beers.
Vegetarian, vegan.
Too many beers. That's what I want. Fried chicken.
Yeah. Well,
Shit.
that's my problem lately. It's been the fried chicken train.
All right, who won?
I'm going to give it 60 shilling.
Fine.
Yeah, 60 shilling. That
All
was
right.
Fine.
phenomenal.
What was your favorite though? 60 shilling won. But
The
what was your favorite?
wine.
The wine? I
Yeah.
mean, he would love to hear that.
Yeah, the wine was
The wine was
absolutely
great, yeah.
like.
So that one and I don't. Was this the 60 shilling?
I have no idea.
No, that is a commercial bottle.
I know it's.
I mean, it might have had the 60 shilling in it. Too.
I don't know. I don't remember which bottle it was. We're
Great
just gonna-
job.
I think it might be all gone. But
We'll just use a generic bottle. There you go.
Yay!
Hey! This is the 60 shilling.
Is there a third place?
Third
No.
place to definitely go.
we don't do
no,
that here.
Well, no, third place to go to the beer we just had.
yeah,
Okay.
Definitely the
Right
Dunkel.
on.
yeah, the Dunkel was great.
Dunkel was very good.
Excellent. All right, you guys have anything you want to say before we leave?
So we got a.
Mike?
When was the event again for two locals? It was
Tomorrow, 2 to 8.
2 to 8 at.
Two like.
That's a long
Two in
event.
the
That's a 6-hour
afternoon?
event. Are you sure?
Yeah, well, he's bringing 12 cases. So.
Oh.
Like working man hours, like 2:00 in the afternoon
Yeah.
until 8.
It's Friday, man.
Yeah, well,
It's
it
Friday.
includes everyone.
And it's
Cut
4th of
out,
July.
cut
Yeah,
out
weekend,
early.
too.
Go to Crime and Punishment. Hit them up for some beers.
Well, we're not open till 3, but
We'll get in there at 3 o'clock on the
yeah.
dot.
Then go to the event.
I'm sure if enough of these people, the whole 20 of them.
That would fill up our space real fast.
It's very small. We've already.
Yeah,
20 people's great.
yeah.
But thank you everyone for viewing. Make sure you click the like,
Like, subscribe,
subscribe, all
smash that like button.
the blah blah blah.
That's what they say,
I'm
right?
probably not going to check the analytics, so I won't know if you actually do or not. But do it anyway.
You should still do it though.
You should still do
You
it
should still do it.
because if you like watching me get drunk, I like watching me get drunk
Do you watch it
Do,
back?
do you?
I do.
Do you?
every once in a while.
All right. Bye, everybody.
And on that bombshell, we'll catch you next month.
Cheers.
Cheers.